Well, I bring to you another video of me walking through bogs in the Peak District. Oh gosh. So we've had a lot of snow recently and there's still remnants about, as you can see, as I walk away from civilization. So I don't think I've ever de-escalated a camp so much like I have done today. So I had wishes and wants and dreams to go to Kinder Scout after night shift. It's been a particularly tiring few days at work, to say the least. Just done 3 shifts, a day and 2 nights. I think the day wiped me out to start with, and then the night shifts just kicked me down a little bit. So I've had a bit of a sleep, but I couldn't wake up because I was so tired. I got up, I had some breakfast, shower, refresh myself, and my dreams of going over to Kinder Scout were slowly disappearing and getting further away out of reach. I then de-escalated to go to Derwent Edge. Derwent Edge, within reach, easy to get to, up on the top, not too far away from home. Time's ticking along. I'm thinking, I might be a bit magic sometimes, but I'm not that good. So, de-escalated once more and started to feel some nice vibes about Higator and Wark. And as I'm driving out, I'm thinking, this is miserable. Why would anybody in their right mind want to come camping in this? The rain came down really bad. It's soaking. But do you know what? Now I'm out, I feel like $1 million. I called it a de-escalation process because, you know, we have these plans to do what we want to do, and then things change within our capacity. We're not always able to achieve what we want to achieve, but we can certainly have a plan A, B, C, D, and E. However, I'm thinking that my plan B is not that much of a disappointment, because as I look over to where I'm going, the sky looks absolutely gorgeous. Very moody, it's very misty, foggy, and then the remnants of the snow are making this place look quite dramatic. So might be in for a few surprises, who knows? What do I always say? Right place, right time. Forecast rain all night. Who'd want to do that to themselves? But do you know what? If I finished up waiting for a good weather window recently, I'd never get out. And the itch, oh my God, the itch. The itch is real. So is the bog. I've got all my winter waterproofs on. These trousers didn't even fit me when I first bought them. It's a sign of a dedicated woman. So yeah, it's going well. Diet's going well, running's going well, fitness is going well. But nothing quite prepares you for getting this weight on your back, so apologies if it's a bit out of breath. Oh, that sky. I can't talk to you because I'm so distracted with what I can see. So, you know, I'm doing it regardless. I'm gonna have a nice time. It's like not forced fun, but it is, if you know what I mean. You've got to force yourself out of your comfort zone every now and again, and then just see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I'm sat in my tent all night with rain banging down. I mean, there's worse things, isn't there? The changeable conditions are quite dramatic, so I wanted to show you what my route into camp looks like. Look at the blue sky. She's come out again. course you would. So down into the bottom, we've got a famous rock called Toad's Mouth, or Frog's Mouth, whatever you want to say. And Mother Cap, the big lump on the top there. I think you can say that I feel quite comfortable in this place. It calls me just like Kinder Scout does. Let's bring you back. Whoa, look at that over there. Beautiful. I dare say if I were up on Kinder, it would have been stunning. I'm nowhere near as high, but probably about 200 metres lower. Getting a jog on. Nice in the sunlight. I didn't film what just occurred because, quite honestly, I thought I was going to die. I got to the bottom where the river is to get my water, and I couldn't cross it because it was so swollen. Look at that behind me. So what I did was I threw my bag over the river. It would have been brilliant, but there were no way I was jumping back over to go and get my camera, so no chance. Sod. So jumped over with me after my bag because I had to sling it, you know, one of those 3, 2, 1, slung it. It fell in the right place. Kept my phone on me in my pocket, and then I jumped over, took a run and jump. So it could have gone really bad, but you know what, it didn't, and I'm here. So yeah, right chuffed with that. First time I've had to do a proper river crossing, Bear Grylls style. So Clag's coming back in now, and the skies are dead moody. Sun's going down behind me. I need to do a time check actually. I'm heading towards Wark. Up there, look. Oh, so I'm going to bring you back when I get to the top, when I've had my stomp on. And yeah, I am puffing a bit now, so I think it's adrenaline though, to make sure that I'm set up before dark and get a good spot. So I'll see you in a bit. Right then, as you can see, it's completely clagged out. Got to the pitch. It's very spooky. I don't think anyone else is around. I've had a little safety check, and I like the look of a boulder that's just to my left hand side. I'll probably have to show you that in the morning because it's going to get dark fast. So I'm going to get my kit out, put my tent up, no messing about. It's going to be a quick one today. Let's go. That's how quick it's gone dark. Oh. So I've got Hillary set up here. I can't see bugger all. And I've left my head torch at home. Getting some dry clothes and bring you back in a bit. campers, I am all sorted in my tent, and after a little bit of a nervy start, I feel nice and relaxed now. So I've not camped here before, so I always feel a little bit nervous about getting a pitch. I've not even wrecked it before, but I've been plenty of times and I knew there were plenty of places to go, so I've just thought I'm going to go with it and see what's about. But the Clag completely engulfed Wark, which is a small plateau just down from Higator, and it's actually an Iron Age fort. I've mentioned it in my other videos. So I was a little bit nervous because I couldn't see very much. It was getting dark. I knew I had a lot to do in terms of setting up my tent and getting all my kit out. So I can breathe now. That's better. So yeah, took a little time lapse of the tent putting up because today was a bit time sensitive. So I'm all sorted now and I can chill out. It were a little bit stressful, you know, crossing river and stuff. It was funny though. I just proper chucked my bag across and just chucked myself across and thought, it's now or never, isn't it? I'm either going to walk right upstream till I get to the bridge, which is about 2 miles out of my way, half a mile out of my way, or I'm just going to dive and do it. So I did it. Now what I'm doing is listening out for cows, because cows come round here and I'm a little bit scared of them as well. You know, like the big ginger Highland cattle cows-ish, that kind of cow. I've had a scope about and I don't think anyone else is around either. So I look like a little beacon up here though, because I can see Valley. Now I can see stuff. It is such a nice view. I'm looking forward to some nice views in the morning, but it's forecast a lot of rain overnight, so we'll see. Once again, there's no wind. So I've got some Peak District tea. That's not bad actually, is it? It's usually a lot darker than that. If I were up on Kinder, Blackden Brook, that's really brown. So people often say, Sarah, you look so young, you don't look 40. It's Peak District tea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it. I don't often do this because I usually bring water, and with the past few camps that I've had, it's been freezing and I didn't want to knacker my water filter up, so I'm just going to put that outside. I don't trust myself. So this is my Catadin water filter, and no one ever really shows you this inside it, but if you've not got one, I don't think you'll ever be able to see inside there on this camera, but it's like loads of little strips of like filter membrane, and the water squeezes through it and comes out of that bit there, and if that freezes and it expands, it's a goner. It just knackers your filter up. So I'm going to decant it into me Catadin, because God knows what's in this lot. Sediment, sheep shit, sheep piss, all sorts. Although I'm sure they don't go to the river to wee, but because there's remnants of sediment and sheep piss in there, isn't there? What am I gonna do? Get a brew on. What shall I have? Coffee, tea, chocolate Horlicks. Chocolate Horlicks is a game changer, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. If you've not had it, you need to do it. You need to do it. Let's see if I can show you inside my tent. I've opened it all up, so there's a load of space in here. Shove that right to end. It's a miraculous place, this. I'm sure I'm sleeping with some ancestors tonight. I want it to be on my own. Buggers. You can kind of see everything now, can't you? I've made a massive error tonight. I've not brought my down booties. I was that excited to get out, I just forgot. Gutted. Speedster stoves out. I do love this. What an amazing night. You've got to stay organised in here. Right. I'm going to use my 50ml because it's bigger and I want a fast brew. So I can have my soup in that one and my coffee in that one because that's my Horlicks for later. I've brought my Horlicks in my little tub. Nalgene tub. Magic. I have got a bag of everything. There's a little Fibre One brownie, Aldi's own brand, nuts and pita breads. Well, wraps actually. Got my little blanket as well. Keeping me nice and cosy. There's even stars out now. Plane going above me. Stars out. Can't be bad. I've got some custard, and golden syrup steamed pudding. And then I have a tin of chicken and vegetable soup. I've gone a little bit cheap and nasty tonight, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to have a little munch. Oh, not to mention the dates. Sod it. I'm having one of them first. Oops, that one needed me. So I've just messaged my husband, let him know I'm okay. Says stay nice and warm. Stay safe. Rain shouldn't be too bad. And I'll see you in the morning. So peaceful. I thought this camp were going to be a bit chaotic, you know, because it were raining, and I thought it's not going to have the nice peaceful SoloSarahB vibes. But here we are. She's delivered, hasn't she? Unless cows come and get me in a bit. Flipping heck. What makes a good camp for you? When you say to somebody, oh yeah, really good camp that way, I had a really nice time. What is it that defines your nice time? I'm interested to know. It's probably what defines a nice time for me, actually. Just this. Coming out, making your food outside, taking in the outdoors, whatever is thrown at you. Probably loads of rain later. So I work 7:15 till 7:45 daytime shift. Then the next day I had a nice relaxing day because I knew I was going to work for the night shift. I had a sleep. Then I went to work at 7:15 at night until 7:45 in the morning. Finished that shift, went home, got in bed, woke up at 3, came round, shower, breakfast, and then back to work for 7:15 till 7:45. And then when I finished that shift this morning, I got in bed at about 9:30 after a shower and some breakfast and set my alarm for 12:30. I sort of toyed about with the idea of having a camp. But I was looking at the weather and thinking, oh God, it's rubbish. I'm just going to get soaked. But I thought, yeah, I'm just going to go. In the end. And now I'm here. So I do feel tired. Because I've had 2 hours sleep. I usually ask Siri, what time's sunrise? She tells me. Put my phone on charge at night on my power bank. And hope I don't have too many toilet trips. It's been spitting out there. But now, honestly, I can't even see anything. Featureless moorland out there. Can't see a thing. It's totally clagged out. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I'm in here nice and cosy, talking to you guys. It is approximately 8 p.m. Perfect time for dessert. Tell you a story. Before I went to my first night shift, I couldn't get to sleep. Guess what I did? I got in this on the bed, my -3 sleeping bag in a 20-degree house. Woke up sweating, but had the best kit ever. Once a camper, always a camper. Oh, drop it in there. It is syrupy. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. And I've got golden syrup, sponge and custard, and a little fire to keep me warm. What an absolute treat. Release your inner child. It's nice. So afterwards I've got nice chocolate Horlicks. That should send me right off to sleep. No alcohol. I can't remember the last time I had alcohol. Don't miss it. I much prefer some hot food and some hot drinks. People ask, how do you stay warm when you're camping? It's your inside fuel, isn't it? Insulated layers. The fuel that you eat is important too. Got to be calorific. carbohydrates. Balanced meal, bit of glucose, and you're sorted. Right, I think it's time for me to clock off now. Just had a lovely Horlicks, digesting my sponge and custard, and the tent is really cosy and warm. I've just had my stove on just to heat it up a little bit, and it's just done the trick. It's beautiful. There's no condensation. It's still as anything out there, completely clagged out. It's just misty. I can't see anything. Can't see more than 20 metres in front of me. No stars out, so no pretty pictures tonight. So I'm just going to get in my sleeping bag. I've used the toilet. And now I'm going to go and rest. And I will bring you back in the morning unless anything exciting happens overnight. So good night all, and sleep well, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning everybody. What a gorgeous calm night that was. I've had a nice restful sleep. Got a coffee in my hand. My microphone's working. And look what I've got as a view. Higator and Wark were both high above the mist and cloud. And OooWwwww over there is too. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's about 6 degrees, so it feels tropical. I've not even needed gloves on this morning. I'm just watching the mist roll in and back from Hathersage. I am so glad I came out. I'm so glad I stayed brave. I'm glad that being scared didn't get the better of me. I wouldn't say scared, I'd say nervous, unnerving. Camping in a Iron Age hill fort where I've got the utmost respect for my ancestors, and when you go to somewhere where you've not been before, it can be a little bit unnerving, but I think maybe that's excitement. Maybe it's excitement too. Because I slept like a log, apart from having a wee at bang on 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is my favourite time. Just listen. There's nothing. I think I've seen either a rabbit or a hare. Couldn't see it though because she scarpered really quickly. Human? Not again. Oh, what a lovely morning. My grouse friends, hi, good morning. How are you all today? Yeah, I've got porridge for breakfast too. It's just rehydrating there, inside my house. I've always dreamed of camping here. Feels familiar, like I've been here before. How weird is that? Speak my truth. And I put a quick time lapse on so we can get that gorgeous mist in the valley. It's just so gorgeous. Hugato's like babysat me all night. She has made sure I'm safe. She's a she as well. Just going to sit and have my breakfast, and you can have a look at that nice view there. How lovely. Which rock? Take your pick, Sarah. Take your pick. SoloSarahB. Who'd have thought that that would have become my little joke name? So something funny happened other week. I'd just got back from my run and I'd sat in my car looking at my pictures because I always mess about up at Trig Point taking selfies and stuff. This car pulled up in front of me. This guy got out and he says, "Are you SoloSarah?" Told me who we were and said, "I thought it were you." I said, "Hey up, yeah I am." And that's the first time it's happened. Pull my big Michelin trousers up. Ooh, done. Right, you get boiling then, and we'll go for a little walk over to Wark Wall. So the sunrise is happening, but there's so much cloud about. It's questionable whether we're going to see anything better than that. Well, firstly, I want to take you over to the rock that I spotted last night that I love. It's the one with the hole in. I just find them so fascinating. So this is a place where the cows like to reside. Luckily they didn't come and find me last night. They go and mooch around all of this area, so who knows, we might see them around here. So I am right on the path. I don't know if it makes you dizzy spinning around like that. I'll do it slow. There I am there. Just off the path. Tried to find a place that wasn't too on the main path. This is like the bottom side of Wark. And I'm heading over towards the wall, and there's a plaque to tell people about it. The main path's over this side. It does feel really intimate, this little plateau. Hopefully I'll not bump into anybody else having their own intimate camp. So I'm just walking over, and then Hugato's is that big lump there. Wow, look at that. I might need to stop the video and take a few photographs. Look at that in the background. It's just absolutely stunning. So there's a little path. There's paths all over. That's what makes it so interesting. And then there's the remains of the fort. I'll take you down to the plaque. I don't think anyone's going to pinch Hillary this morning, so. There's a doggy. Hiya. On a nice trail run. I didn't think I'd come across anybody. That's nice. It's a lady and her doggy. Look! You don't realise how much you can see, how visible you are. There she is, look. And that gives you a better idea of where I've been last night. Let's have a little wander. Yeah, she looks nice and cosy there, inconspicuous. Definitely a place that I'd camp again. So here we are. I'll just turn my camera around so I can show you properly. So, this is a hill fort constructed during the Iron Age between 2,000 and 2,500 years ago. And it was refortified at the end of the Roman period. Natural plateau of 2 acres. It defended the north and the south with gritstone boulders, forming natural defence. There you go, that's why I felt so safe. It is an ancient monument. Respect it, leave no trace if you choose to camp here. Can't imagine anybody causing malicious damage to a place like this. I mean, why? It's so popular with photographers because of the purple heather that comes out. So I'll head back over and drink my coffee, and then I'll start packing up because it will get busy. Something just happened that's not happened before, which were quite interesting. I'm just walking up, looking at the plaque, showing you the views, seeing a trail runner and a dog, and then I saw a dude in a red jumper. He turned around and said to me, "Are you on YouTube?" I said, "Yeah." Or did he say, "Are you camping?" I'm not sure. I said, "Yeah." And then he came over and we had a little chat, had a few words. So, hello Jason, thanks for stopping and saying hello. Always really nice to bump into people that want to talk. Unlike me, I can be an antisocial bugger. But, you know, when people are having a nice walk and come over to you and are supportive of what you're doing and your camping antics, then that's lovely. So, thanks for stopping, and I hope you have a nice walk today. This is what it looks like before. Organised chaos. It's one thing about camping on Kinder or places that you can't be noticed is not having to rush about for concern for others seeing you. Yeah, camping mantra. Set up late and leave early. Right, let's go. I have got such a runny nose from the cold. Bye, Carl Walk. Thanks, camp. Got what I needed out of that, I think. I thought I'd update you all because you know that when I started YouTube, I just wanted to give it a go because I was inspired by people that I watched, and it's seeing it and doing it and following through with it are two very different things. Having the motivation and the reason to wild camper, you know, if it tickles your fancy, you go buy your stuff and you get yourself out. Some people don't like it, spend a lot of money, and then you see a lot of tents for sale, a lot of camping gear for sale. Well, I really enjoy it, as you can see, for being immersed in the landscape, for finding the balance in my life, which I've banged on about quite a lot in my previous videos. So the consequence of making videos and people watching them is that YouTube monetize your channel. If you get, I think you can get 500 subscribers now and over 4,000 watch hours, which I've only been doing this since June. So I really were not expecting anything. I just wanted to, you probably just think I'm lying and it's all a load of crap, but I actually put my videos on YouTube for my own enjoyment and record. It's a good space to do it. And when I can't any longer get out, for whatever reason that might be, because we never know what is around the corner in our lifetime, I would always be able to look back and show hopefully my grandchildren how crazy their grandma was. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? I get out for my own personal gain and satisfaction, but then I feel good when someone says, thank you, thanks for your video. So I was monetized in December, and I got a notification from YouTube yesterday to say that I had hit the £60 threshold. That's $100 US-ish. And that I'm going to get my first payment in February. So that'll be this month. I think it's between the 24th and the 26th of the month. And it's just, you have to jump through a lot of hoops with YouTube. Obviously, you get your subscribers, then it's your watch hours, and then you have to hit a £60 threshold. And then you give them your bank details, and then they pay a small amount into your account to verify it. There's a lot of verification steps. You have to verify who you are, your ID. Your channel is subjected to scrutiny, making sure that it's suitable and not offensive. And you have to abide by the rules. So you have to pass a lot of checks, basically. Once you've passed all those and this small amount goes into my account, I'll get my first payment. So one thing that YouTube does is they take a big cut of anything that is donated to you. So thank you for all the supers that you've sent me. I think I've had about 6 or 7, and it's really much appreciated. YouTube takes 45% of that. So for all of you that have sent it, thank you so much. But I hardly see any of it. I think I've got £15 altogether in supers. And I think I'm going to go for a wander up here, actually. My first payment is going to be about £140. And that's basically, or mainly, made from ad revenue. So every time somebody watches my video, you'll see probably an intro advert. God, this is a right bog. Ooh, I'm sinking deep now. You'll see an intro advert, and you might see 1 or 2 during my video, depending on how long it is. I get paid from those advertisers playing their videos on my channel. I think the best one that I've done so far is about £40 for the video, which when you're going out to camp for your own gain, and then you're getting £40, it's brilliant. It's like, can you remember when you were a kid and you got a birthday card and you'd got some pound coins sellotaped to the inside of it? You're counting up your birthday money that people have given you. It feels like that. So I never expect to earn a lot of money from this. You really don't. You have to be into a lot of other stuff to make any money, really. So yeah, £140 since December. It's been totting up. When I release a video, the money goes up probably by about £15 in first 24 hours, and then it slowly disappears back down to £2 a day or something from people that randomly watch my video. I'll share some of the analytics with you. I find it really interesting. Oh, I've just walked up a hill that I saw from up there. I wanted to see the view, but look what it's done. Crack's come right in. Just look at snow still. Little footprints of either dogs or rabbits or hares. This is a nice perch. Oh, someone's having a little bit of a photo shoot over there. A very nice perch here, but it's a little bit trying not to get them people in. It's a little bit slopey, so I won't camp here. Too exposed as well. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about my monetization, how much I'm going to get paid for my first payment, which is really interesting. I think I'm up to about 2,400 subscribers, so thank you. I'm going to walk over to this one now where there's some rocks. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date with that. Not many people talk about it, but I am an honest kind of girl and I will keep you up to date. I think you can earn £1,000 before you pay tax in the UK with a hobby. So they even take tax off me for going camping. I don't think I'll earn £1,000 though. But maybe in a few years I'll be sharing that, yeah, I might have made that much. It's just cracking. Nice views from here though. Right, some people are coming. I'm going to put camera away. See you in a bit. So that's it from me. Thanks again for watching. My lovely, beautiful local camp in the Peak District. I've definitely got what I needed from this camp. I hope you've enjoyed watching what I saw, and I will see you on the next adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of what I get up to in the future. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!